And welcome back. Well, a recent survey shows 87% of Americans would rather spend money on travel than material things. But before you spend hours trying to shave dollars off your next flight, the Points Guy editor Julian Mark Kheel is here to share real money-saving travel tips to help us travel like the pros. Good morning, Julian.
Good morning, Tiffany.
Thanks for being here. I think, as we move into this last stretch of summer, a lot of us are trying to plan some trips to do and take advantage of yet this summer. But how can we do it and save money and use those points efficiently so that we can get rewards for our travel?
Yeah, that's exactly the question that everyone wants to know. How do I save money when I travel? And there is an all-out war going on in the premium credit card market right now, where you can really take advantage of getting a whole bunch of points and miles to use for travel. The City Prestige just came out with a brand new sign-up bonus of 75,000 points. If you use that for airfare, you can get over $900 in free travel. That's a great way to start off your trip with a whole bunch of money put still in your pocket and not being handed out to somebody else.
I love that. So what are the ins and outs when we talk about those rewards cards? What do we really need to know?
Yeah, a lot of people are nervous about rewards cards because it all seems very complicated. And what we do at thepointsguy.com is break things down for people, and we analyze different cards. Which ones are best for international travel? Which ones are best for first class travel? It really just depends on what your travel goals are and where you want to go and how you want to get there. One of the big trends in the market now is bank cards, bank flexible currencies like Citi Thank You points. You can use the reason that flexible currencies are so great is you can use them directly for airfare or hotels without having to worry about award availability. That is one thing that people go nuts. They get all their points or miles and then can't use them. So bank currencies is something that we definitely recommend and something that will save you a lot of trouble when you're trying to book.
Well, I like that because I think it's tough to maximize and kind of manage points sometimes, and it seems like that makes it easy.
Yeah, it definitely helps because bank currencies give you a lot of options. Citi Thank You points, for instance, have 15 different transfer partners. You can transfer to airlines like JetBlue, or if you're interested in international travel, you can transfer them to an airline like Singapore. You can even travel in extreme luxury using Singapore Suites, which is a terrific way that you might want to get to Asia if that's on your travel agenda. So the flexible currencies are great because they give you so many options to transfer them to partners or to even redeem them directly for airfare without having to worry about availability.
I love it. What other tips do you have for achieving our 2017 travel goals, especially this summer?
Well, one of the things I always say is most people nowadays, most miles are earned not by flying, but through other means. Credit cards is a big way that people earn points and miles, and it's a big subject that we talk about at thepointsguy.com. So when you start earning miles via a credit card, start slow. Make sure that you pay your bill in full every month. Don't pay interest, don't pay fees, because if you pay those, then you're not getting the value you should be getting from your travel rewards. And make sure you pick a card that really meets your travel goals. Don't just, a lot of people end up with a whole bunch of points and miles in different programs and they don't know what to do. So it's important before you get started to go to a place like thepointsguy.com and really find out what it is that you should be doing, what kind of points and miles that you need for your travel.
I like that because if they're just sitting there and you're not redeeming them correctly, there's no point to having them. So great information. We're going to give you your website. Thank you so much for speaking with us this morning, Julian.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And that website is thepointsguy.com. All right, stick around to find out what's coming up tomorrow on The Morning Blend.